Example 8. The following formula is useful in electronics. I have I equaling E technically, but it's a Greek letter, all over R, big R plus little r, where I is the current in an electrical circuit, E is the electromotive force, R is the circuit's resistance, and little r is the battery's resistance. I want to solve this formula for R. In other words, I want to have it be R equaling and then the remainder of the letters. So in order to do this, I need to get the big R out of the denominator, so I'll multiply both sides by the LCD, which is big R plus little r. That will cancel the big R plus little r on the right-hand side. I'll distribute the I through on the left. So I have big R I plus little r I equaling E. So then I want to get the big R by itself, so I'll subtract little ri from both sides. Then once I do that, to get the big Ri completely by itself, I'll divide away the I, which will leave me with big R equaling E minus R times I over I. So to solve a rational equation, clear the fractions in it by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. To simplify a rational expression, do not multiply it by the LCD. The only multiplication permissible is multiplication by 1, usually in the form of a over a, where a is a non-zero polynomial. So here I have solving an equation, and here I have simplifying expression. So over here, the number 0 is an excluded value. So I can multiply both sides by the LCD here and end up with x equaling a number. Over here, I can only multiply by x over x, or 3 over 3. There are no two sides to multiply on. So example 9. In example 10 of section 12.1, we found the model P of t equaling 2072t minus 8,394 all over 0.0068 t squared plus 2.58t plus 251.7, where P of t is the percentage of Americans who are internet users at t years since 1990 from this table. Predict when 85% of Americans were or will be internet users. So I begin by setting the equation equal to 85, since P of t was a percent. So I'll substitute P of t with 85. Then I need to multiply both sides by the LCD. Since there's only one denominator, I multiply both sides by that. So on the right-hand side, these will cancel. And on the left-hand side, I'll distribute the 85 through, giving me this. Since this is a quadratic, I need to set it equal to 0. I'll subtract this from both sides and add 8,394, giving me this equation equal to 0. I have to use the quadratic formula, so when I use the quadratic formula, I end up with t approximately equal to 16.16, or t approximately equal to 3,189.20. So since t is the year since 1990, the inputs 16.16 and 3,189.19 represent the years 2006 and 5,197 respectively. Model breakdown has occurred for the prediction of 5,179. The year is too far into the future for us to have any faith in this prediction. Therefore, we estimate that 85% of Americans were internet users in 2006.